Hello? Hello, chat. Hello. I have not played Castlevania yet. It's on my to-do list. I do want to finish this game, though, before I get into anything else. We've only got a little bit more to go. Like, we're on the third case, then we've got 2 more after that. But to be fair, one of them is, like, 7 hours long. But we shall see. But Castlevania does look interesting. I've never... I know there's, like, other media related to it other than just the games, but I've never, like, interacted with anything Castlevania related. And if you hear noise in the background, my roommate is ordering us food because we hungry.
I want chocolate cake.
Can you order a lava cake? Oh my god, hell yeah, order a lava cake. Hell fucking yeah.
I have adult money now.
Yeah, for real.
I love having adult money.
I know I spent some stupid money earlier on yarn, but I need to save some of my adult money right now. I need to fix my car. But to be fair, on Tuesday I'll have plenty. Wow! Wow! Love adult stuff. You know what? I'm gonna move to the chatting screen. Look! I fixed the PNG tuber! I don't have a new sprite to use yet, so yeah, this is the only thing that I had made. The thing that I'm using for the PNG tuber, if it's not square shaped, it would like kind of distort what the image looked like. So we're here now. We're Chibi Belle. I've got Chibi Belle time. Chibi Belle time. Dude, I fucking love this track that my friend made for me. It's awesome. When are you gonna get a new PC? I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I have to save money for it, so it's probably gonna be a while, because I'm also, like, paying rent and shit. It's like I'm fixing my car, too, so that's gonna set me back a bit. Because one of my tires busted. I told you about that one, though, Ren, right?
I want to get 2 molten chocolate lava cakes.
Yes. Tipping our land, Chad? Nah. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the cool epic music that my friend made. Gonna turn that off right now. And then we're gonna play game. We are gonna play lawyer game. Wait, why am I... Why did it change me to... Okay. It took me to my original save file. Why did it do that? Okay. I need to turn back... I need to get the game volume back on. I should have done that while I was in the screen. Shit. Fuck. God damn. God, it's fucking hot in here.
Now it's gonna be a good 15 minutes.
Okay. Good news is I've got a fan and I've got water, so I can handle heat. Gotta love it. That was great. Everyone give it up for the amazing cinematography and the music that you can absolutely hear. In that scene. Okay, let me get to options. Options. Okay. Background music. I have to turn it back up. Full auto skip. Okay. There we go. Woohoo, we did it. We did it. We did it. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. I forgot I was supposed to be reading this shit. I forgot how to live stream. Hold on, let me drink some water to do Maya's voice. I don't remember what voice I gave her. Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were there. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Okay, see ya. No, I do not know the Steel Samurai, I totally have not played this case before on my own time. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? My Little Pony demographic. Why the heck are you getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I am only 24 myself. I am not 24. I am much older. That's what happens when you're almost eternal being? How does my age work? Huh. Then watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish you... Why can't I speak? Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? Me. It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. It was at this moment he knew. Oh, we don't get to see his room. Damn. I hate the cell phone noise. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. Yeah, I've heard of bears. No, I mean he actually did it. In real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Big yawn. I didn't sleep super good last night. Maya's here, watching television. Breaking news! The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through his body. Police believe it was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This is a joke, right? No. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Ooh, cell phone noises. I fucking hate the cell phone noises. I hate them. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? It just, every time I say what, I want it to be like the fucking, have you guys seen the Dick's Pizza video? Where it's like, pardon? Yes. Yes, of course, we'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Good damn bitch. Fucking hell, bitch. Sorry, give me a second. I need a stretch. Alright. There we go. Okay, move to the detention center because it's the only place we can go right now. I do remember this case is when I really started getting frustrated with the investigation segments. Because they are long and drawn out and I fucking hate them. Why am I fucking yawning? Oh jeez. Oh jeez, Rick. I don't know what voice I'm gonna give Will. Why does he look like that? What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. I forgot about that line. That was actually a little funny. Well, what are you saying? Yes? I don't know what fucking voice to give him. I'm afraid if I try to do any accent, it's just gonna shift back into JFK. Was that the voice that I gave Edgeworth? I don't remember any of the voices I was doing. I need to rewatch my own streams. I don't remember anything. No. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? I can't... disappointed? Oh, no. I don't know what the... This game was a mistake, because I don't know what voice to give any of these characters. I'm stupid is what I am. Big yawn. Big yawn. Why is it that when I start streaming, that's when I start yawning? Like, explain. Someone explain. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Fucker looks like a whole werewolf. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. He definitely do look like he may have done a murder at least once. I gotta talk to him about what happened. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened? Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5... But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Damn. Damn, man. Holy shit. Oh my god. That hole looks so awful. It's creepy. And discovered that was Jack Hammer. Dead. Dude, these fucking names, I can't. Jack Hammer. Penny Nichols. She shows up later. I forgot. April May. Dude, the character with, like, the worst fucking name. Like, my least favorite character in this game. Shows up soon. The Samurai Spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. He's becoming Elvis. The Steel Samurai. God. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. God, for a second I thought my live timer wasn't moving. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. I don't know how to do the minionese thing. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? And then, what's his alibi? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? The day of the murder. They pay me in Williams. I don't know if anyone else has seen that image, but it's funny to me, so fuck it. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Hello, TK. Hello, how are you? Rehearsal was to be... I can't do a voice for Will. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. Jesus Christ, why is it when I start streaming, that's when my allergies and me being tired, like, just decide to, like, punch me in the fucking gut. Jesus Christ. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. Bitch, I can sleep through that kind of shit too. I slept through someone going into, like, cardiac arrest. Like, I don't know if I told this story here before. I used to, be in this, like Girl Scout troop thing. It wasn't Girl Scouts, but it was similar. Fuck, sorry. It wasn't Girl Scouts, but it was similar. And, there was, like, a camp out for all of the troops in the state. And so we had 2 cabins, one that had the older girls and their leaders, and one that had the younger girls and their leaders in it, for our troop specifically. Like, those 2 cabins were for our troop. And one of the leaders for the older girls, so the one in the cabin with me, she snored so unbelievably loud. Like, imagine the most, like, cartoony snore you can. And it was that was how she snored. She went like a whole dead ass. That is what she fucking sounded like. So it took us forever to get to sleep. Like, we had earplugs in and everything. And then once we finally did get to sleep, apparently during the night, she started going into like cardiac arrest or like having a heart attack or something like that, and they called like a fucking ambulance and EMTs came in and shit. I slept through all of that. I did not wake up. I found this out secondhand. I was asleep. Like, they still had to like force me out of the bed. I was still that tired. Like, what the hell? Why am I like this? What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the Moida. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Okay, we are going to the studio. Oh, wait. That's not what I meant to do. I just realized he's got, like, a little pipe on his, shirt. I don't know if that's, like, meant to be a reference or anything, but he's got it. That's cute. Okay, we are going to move to the studio. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me.
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today, something horrible happens to you. I can't fucking read this goddamn fast.
I can't read this shit. I can read it with my eyes. I cannot read this out loud.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen, when you're being spoken to, youths today. Listen when... I can't fucking read. Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
We have to talk to this bitch. Studios. So, what do you do here at the studios?
Snooping as usual, I see.
Dude, I fucking love Pingus. Pingus!
At Global Studios, we make sure children's dreams come true.
Why does she look like William Dafoe? God damn it.
In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow. Oh, wait, that was Maya. Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Dude, villains? Dude, I would love to play a villain role one day. They look like so much fucking fun. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance.
Dude, the way that, like, her hand was waving when she said big chance, I'm just imagining it's like, calm down, calm down. Like, you know, my kids can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop.
No one thought he was capable of doing that, of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Mr. Hammer. What kind of person is Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in the many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
I can only do voices for the female characters, it seems. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left. Fuck! Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. To the left, to the left. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when that murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it.
I just got a stupid notification.
Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were
Sus? Amogus?
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. That lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Okay, so we gotta move back to the detention center and get shit from Will. Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? But what? No, I'd never do that. Earlier said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She said she saw you. I can't fucking read. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. I need water. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me? What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. I think she would lie. The security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before.
Take off that mask,
Were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write us a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course! Powers request added to the court record. I just hope this will get me past that security lady.
Probably not.
Back to the studio. Sorry, I have a chip. Dude, I hate how spread out the keys are for this. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? Huh? There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
Guy map of Global Studios added to the court record. Back. Now we move towards outside the studio. Hey! Aren't you the murderer from the other day? I think I gave him the JFK voice. I don't fully remember.
Ah! It's that confused detective!
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Damn, Maya! Fuck you!
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Dude, it's so dumb. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Oh, hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I am breaking the fourth wall. I'd say he's a character, alright. That just reminds me of how, like, back in, like, 6th grade, I tried to give myself, like... You know in Animal Crossing how characters have, like, catchphrases that they'll say, like, the end of sentences? I tried to give myself one. I used to unironically, would, like, say XD at the end of sentences. Feel free to use that information as you want, but that's a thing I used to do. We should talk to him. The investigation. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's A. Oh, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions?
Right. So, detective, mind I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy... Oh, shoot. The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. We got the autopsy report this time. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. We have food. No, come on. No, like, it was never anything like that, like, because, like, I didn't have many, like, serious conversations when I was, like, younger, but I would just, like, unironically say XD, and I, like, it was a phase. It was a choice. It was a time. It was, in fact, a time. You didn't know me back then. I used to be very cringe. Not to say... I was about to say, not to say that I'm still not cringe. Because I am very cringe. Croissant de la.
Thank you.
I have a quesadilla. Quesadilla! Roommate got chilies. Not her cat. We got... Oh, fuck yeah.
I got it is a chicken and bacon and ranch quesadilla. So if you hear me eating, that's why. Oh my god, hell yeah. It has sour cream. Holy fuck, this is good. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At the time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. Oh my god, I should make that like a redeemable reward. It would be like really high price because it would be difficult. But it's like for like the next 5 minutes of the stream, I have to like do the fucking XD thing. That would be funny. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. Ow. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Yep. And anyone would think that you did it last time, based on the evidence they had. I just realized, does Wright & Co. law offices, did they not have, like, security cameras? Like, surely the building they were in had security cameras that they could have accessed. If not in the actual office, in the hallway. Because the game takes place in 2016, I believe. So they and like even then they have security cameras up there. Like you can see one like right here up in the corner of the screen. So they absolutely have the technology. Yeah, everyone's still using flip phones because the game was made in 2002, the year I was born. Thanks for cheering me up. Now the security lady. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. So she's a bottom.
I can't make that lucky joke. I'm sorry. That was stupid.
I just almost choked on my quesadilla. Oh my god. Holy shit. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What's in the mouth? It's gotta be Dick's. Pizza. Dick's Pizza. Divisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. God, this is such a good fucking quesadilla. Holy shit. What? Who took that? See that camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Oh, that's not a security camera. That's just a regular camera. Or maybe it's both. Oh my god, this is so good. See, here's the thing. If we had unlimited games but no more bacon, then I wouldn't have this quesadilla. I'm not saying I want unlimited bacon but no games.
But if I had unlimited games and no bacon, I would be a little sad that I couldn't have this exact quesadilla again. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished! Funny. But not funny, haha. Unlimited games but no games? Oh, dude, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Because unlimited games does sound good. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, ah ha 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 ha.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ah ha 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 ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. I hiccuped. Oh no.
Nick, let's go! We've got free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Yep.
Ow.
Okay, we are moving. Sorry, I'm chewing.
I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Oh, wait. Okay. Why didn't you tell me about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it'd be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know.
Oh, my phone!
Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Reason for suspicion. Big chew.
The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is.
Hi. Do you want...
Do you want ice cream with yours?
Yes. Did it come with ice cream? Or... Oh, okay.
But they put it in one container.
Oh, okay.
So I have to...
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna have mine just yet because I'm gonna finish eating this. Did you already have a slice? Or did you want a slice?
I stole one.
Dude, they're so good. This is so good. Maybe it was you? I can't fucking laugh in the voices.
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Mr. Hammer. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense. Well, I mean, yeah, he's dead now.
Oh, yes, he was as great as... Oh, fuck. He was great as the bearded samurai.
Fucker didn't have a beard.
That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, what a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera? Oh, yes, the camera. Oh. You'll get an ASMR stream. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. Well, fuck. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all photos on the computer over the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay. We're gonna go snooping as usual. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. We're close to a trial section. Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Sorry, I need to finish chewing. Oh. Surprisingly, it's hard to do character voices while I'm chewing. Who would have thunk it? Certainly not I. Alright. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Snooping as usual. My god, I love quesadillas. I said it in the last stream too, but I do have a guide for the investigation days because this shit takes up so much fucking time. And I do not want to bother with that shit. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Allegedly. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Bag. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. Oh, fuck. That wasn't Maya. An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio... Fucking hell, I keep getting characters messed up. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Nah, I mean take. Hold up, I'm dipping my quesadilla into some sour cream. Okay. Okay, wait. Examine the gate. The address is Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened! Alright, we're in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
Hooray, murder! But what if his penis gets in the way?
Move. Inside Studio 1. If you were going for the ladder stepladder achievement, you would have to examine the ladder. I'm not going to. I'm just saying if you were going for the achievement, you can. I've already done it, though. You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Because it is real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the Seal Samurai killed him. And the murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Mulady, oh fuck you. I have to add a fucking image to do that. Give me a second. Let me find it. Let me find it. I don't even know where the fucking image is. No, it would be under pictures, I believe. Dude, I have so much random shit in my images folder. Oh no! I found Minecraft Story Mode Dream! Ah! Okay. Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted? Yeah, so don't touch it. Well, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that! There she be. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know, a dumbass. What? I thought my roommate was laughing at me. You know? No, I don't know. I kind of don't like Maya. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not. Oh shit, my headphone. Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. I kind of want to give her like an apathetic voice. WP? Oh, Will Powers, WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Dip. I'm chewing. Big bite. Holy shit. That bit of bacon was very chewy.
Don't worry, leave it to us.
Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yeah, well, the studios isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. I'm sorry, shit's getting caught in my throat. I'm sorry, this is the grossest sounding stream. Probably just short of that time I was streaming when I had the vid. Not, this was like last year, and I didn't even know that I had it. And the stream is now, the VOD is private, so you won't be able to find it, so you don't know which one it is. Yes, that's the place. Oh, he looks so happy. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know... Fuck. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's private. What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. Huh, rip. Fuck you, Phoenix. Okay, no, I love Phoenix. He's great. Ow. Okay, we are gonna take a quick break so I can dispose of this takeout box and get my food, my dessert food. We're gonna take a quick break. We will be right back. Let me turn back on the music. Okay, be right back.
My dumbass just realized I muted the desktop audio. And the music was playing, but I'm back. We're back. Nice. I'm so fucking smart. I have cake. Cake. Holy shit, that's good. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. Oh shit, I need to tab back into the game. That's why I wasn't moving. If WP was the only one who came into the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. Cake. Oh. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait. If someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Oh. Sensing someone. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came to the studio, she must have seen them. Yeah, we already went through that. I don't see why we had to do that. Time to move. I absolutely fucking hate the movement system. About how we have to move, like I understand, like, that's, like, logically that's how it works. Like, I understand that, but I hate it, personally. Why, you're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Penny's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. If someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth. I can't fucking read this fast. Time to eat cake while I wait for her to shut the fuck up. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Come The computer. The I was imagining a video edit in my head.
Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yes, you dumb bitch. Ow. You know how to work these things, Nick? It's 2016, of course I do. That's when the game takes place, I mean. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number of the security camera.
Shit. I didn't pay attention. Guide. 307. Oh. Wonder what would happen if I had chosen one of the others. How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2. She kinda do! Oh my god. Also, hi, Midnight! Holy crap, it's been a while. Hello! How are you? I'm eating cake. Hello! I am doing alright. I've got cake, so I am fan-diddly-tastic. Maybe there was more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers? Photo added to the court record.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said! Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Because you're a lawyer.
Oh. Relax, it was just a good joke.
It was just a joke, not a good joke. It was just a joke. I'm fucking stupid.
So are we done for today?
In fact, we are, and now we have a trial! Let's fucking go! Trial. I'm not sure if we'll be doing the whole case in this one stream. We might be able to. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling.
Ow.
I would like to, but I do have work tomorrow. And my roommate is trying to sleep, so we will see. We shall see. We will save our progress. Back. October 18th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 4. Number 15. Kurgerbing Loot Fetish. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I'm gonna give him the most uppity fucking voice. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer. Thank you. I don't have a voice for Will, but I've been trying with all the others. Killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. Yes. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed the heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Fuck yeah, Gumshoe, fuck! I love Gumshoe. Gumshoe's my favorite. He's great. Well, Detective, would you briefly describe this case to the course? Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was there at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are 2 studios. And here it is, Studio 1. Turn Will into Muscle Man? Oh my god. You're right. Muscle Man or Super Macho Man? We'll try Muscle Man. We'll try doing Muscle Man. Oh no, bro. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. You know what else is the scene of the murder? God, this is so chaotic. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And the young woman, the production assistant. I almost said prosecution. All the production staff were in the employee area. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 o'clock p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the fucking hell. I cannot fucking read. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? No, the fuck, we will not listen again. Sorry, let me drink some water and then we can continue. I'm done eating. My day be so fine. Then boom. Salary cuts. I think I probably remember that. I cannot. I just don't want to listen to it again. Samurai spear added to the court record. I didn't pay attention to what the first thing he said was. I'm turning back on my fan. It is hot. Let's see. Alright. Let us. Your Honor, the case is quite simple. If you ask one question, you know who else is quite simple. This is going to be awful. Cutman, you've unleashed a beast. What did the security lady at the guard station see? Let's call this security officer to the stand. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna turn on the other background music because this is like kind of boring. And it's not, I'm good. I don't think it's too loud. So we should be fine. Why they be so fine? Oh, what the hell? Oh, I hate this. I forgot she did this, and I fucking hate it. She kinda do! Wait, hold up. I need to drink more water. My throat burns. Sorry, my throat really fucking burns right now, and I can't. Ow. It hurts for some reason. No, I'm not sick. It like burns. Like it's not like, hold up. You gonna try eating a chip real quick to see if it will calm down? Jesus Christ, I don't know why my throat's acting like this. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Get back off, bitch. Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need to be so embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please. Oh, damn, he looks so fucking pissed. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. It still hurts a little bit. I'm not sick. I don't know how to get rid of it. Anyways. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat a lot. Not like it's gonna fucking help, but... Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Just call me Grandma. I can't fucking read this fast.
Objection. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god! God damn, Midnight! Holy shit! Damn! You fucking killed her!
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Yes, say I was. You know your stuff, dearie.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony, witness testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since morning. I can't fucking read right now. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was in the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Powers, that man right there.
Y'all are fucking killing her. Bed Bath & Beyond Hackett's quarry looking bitch. God damn. Oh my god, keep this shit going. Oh, fucking look like a Sid's grandma from Ice Age.
I love this.
Oh my god, you guys are the best.
It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed towards the studio.
Bald, 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 bald. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Okay. You cannot guarantee that was Powers. Because he was wearing the mask. What the mask is. The mask is. Let me get this straight, old bag. Mrs. Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. As if you know that shit, fucker. Fake fan, fake fan. I'm gonna pause the background music because the game is actually playing music now. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean that Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
Clearly. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. Sorry, there's shit under my keyboard for some reason. There we go. Put this lady in a bank and they'll turn the cameras off. She's so ugly. Goddamn.
Nosy old man. Bitch, you wanted to talk? You look prehistoric. Of course I have proof. Wait.
Even Edgeworth is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I supposed to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that
1800 is sometime next week. Damn, bitch outlived the queen.
Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
We found the... Yeah, true. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Wow, old windbag... Fucking hell. Has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene...
Dude, the music is so fucking good. I love it. I wish it was a bit louder. Actually, I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Kick it up a notch. There we go. Now you can fucking hear it. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do, because I'm fucking confused.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Whippersnapper?
Hey, I haven't said anything yet. Goddamn bitch.
I'll have you... I'll have you know I have 300 confirmed kills. Everything I've ever said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Youth today always whining about each other, pointing fingers. I can't fucking read this fast.
Mr. Wright, please, for all of us, do not upset the witness.
I wasn't trying to upset her, bitch.
I think Edgeworth has met his match.
That morning, during the run-through of the action scene,
We're gonna press her till she squeals. I am following Phoenix's advice. Advice. Who was at the run-through?
well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me. Observing, just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
She didn't see the run-through then.
I saw Powers trip and fall.
I forgot which key it was for a second and I had to look. Trip and fall?
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. I kissed it where it hurt.
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Which prop, bitch? We can see, but I don't think everyone else in here has seen. I don't think that's an actual photo that they're showing the court. We can see which prop.
He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Samurai spear updated in the court record. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained? She just said that. Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Which is... Yeah, where is the costume, bitch? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. Well, looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai. Yes, I would argue it is important. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Typically we object, so... Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. No, that's also point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have filmed forever. We have a better possibility also. Allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. But we know someone did because there were 2 photos. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2. I'm not reading this shit again. No one else, but we know someone else did. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. I don't think she does. Well, she got balls in her hair. Blood balls. Old Windbags have a way of skipping over important details. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Damn, bitch, you should have said it out loud. But oh wait, maybe we're supposed to present the photo, because on the back it said the thing.
Because it said the thing on the back. Maybe we were supposed to present. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture? Oh, and here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 5th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is at the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be number 1 if it really was the only photo? Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Bro just walks into trial and tells the judge to watch their mouth. True. Bitch got balls. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Ugh. Ugh. Ew. I hate that. Ugh. Believe me, I want to. How old is Edgeworth? Okay, let me look up how old Edgeworth is. I mean, he's not like a teenager at all. But let's see how old Edgeworth is. Is he 24? Bitch already got gray hairs at 24. Okay. How old is Edgeworth? No, I don't want to know how old the game is. Okay, yeah, no, he is 24. Okay, yeah, no, he is 24. He is 24. Interesting. But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. I have to make a basic HTML webpage for an assignment. Oh, damn. What are you gonna make it about? Like, can you make it about anything? Whippersnapper? Ah! That is right. I just remembered something. Oh, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. It says to include a favorite quote. Oh, boy. What quote are you gonna include? The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I tried call me bipolar in front of thousands of people. Who the fuck said that? That's funny. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Schlatt said that when? Maybe it was a podcast episode I'm not yet. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbang, this is the first I've heard of this. 3 years ago, goddamn. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that explains why I haven't seen it. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Okay. Yeah, true, like who the fuck? A fanboy. Fanboy. Little cuckoo fanboy chum chum. Steel samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. The brony community. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Get fucked.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The gate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the show, turtle power. It do be turtle time though. Cowabunga. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Pardon? The other was a boy who looked at me about 2nd or 3rd grade. Holy shit, that's the first time I've yawned because of the judge's voice. Let's fucking go! Oh yes, well, we see him this type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh shit. I assume it would be hard. She's the security lady and didn't tighten the drain that led directly into the building. Yeah, no, dumb bitch. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Also, she says she deletes things that aren't suspicious looking. I understand it's a child, but he is an intruder nonetheless, so I feel like that would be suspicious. Like, regardless of context. Like, regardless of the person's age, they're an intruder. Right? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. He said it! Shut the fuck up. Impossible, I think it's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? Bing, bing. I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
Play Among Us. Dude, I almost bought Among Us stickers today. I didn't, but I came very close to doing it. October 18th. Mr. Powers? Yes! Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. You know who else was sleeping?
So, who was the steel samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to steal a steel samurai costume. I can't fucking read in this voice. So where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this.
Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does this mean? Please don't sigh like that. I hate this. This is gonna destroy my voice. I just realized I think everything on my screen moved down. Hold up. Hold up. Did it? I think it did. Okay, hold up. Sorry, I just realized that. Let me transform. Effect to screen. Okay, no, okay. Alright. Undo. Okay, I'll fix that later when I'm not streaming. My prosecution thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy, roughly 10 years of age. The photo we have. Ah, fuck. My headphone fell out. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim.
There is another person who have committed this crime.
Who? I don't... Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. Oh shit.
guess her. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they have been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What, whippersnapper? She's sus. Oldbag, that's Mrs. Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. In other words, she has no bitches. Zero. None. Hello. How are you? We are playing the funny lawyer game.
Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. They pay me with wines.
Simple, Your Honor. She knew about the camera at the gate. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. I have been alright, aside from getting sick a couple weeks ago. Wait, that's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? The prosecution has no meaningful objections this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it. Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
No, bitch. What's my move? Mm-hmm. Gotta keep on pressing hard. It means we're gonna whippersnap your neck. Oh my god, midnight! Yeah. Okay, have a good time at work. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping in. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to doubt on... fucking hell, I can't fucking read. Done like a true lawyer. Can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. I did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only secretary, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper? I'm gonna whippersnap your fucking neck, bitch.
Thank you for that, Midnight. That's funny as hell. I have proof.
Proof?
This is proof.
Do I?
Do I? Do I have proof? Do I have proof? I'm trying to remember. Because I've played this before, but I'm trying to fucking remember this shit. It wouldn't be the autopsy. Or the map. Would it be the key card? Entry into the studio. So yeah, I guess it would be the key card. I actually have 2. Or the spear because he couldn't lift it. And, like, the kid probably wouldn't be able to get into the costume either. And they didn't see the rehearsal, I don't think. I'm gonna go with the card key first. I think I got it. The scene of the murder was, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. Okay, good, we got it. We got it, bitches. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? Oop, damn. I've done that before. I once got to work 2 hours early, and by once got to work 2 hours early, I mean that was Saturday. She's gonna fucking morb. She's gonna morb. The windbag, speechless. This has to be a first. Something old bag, Your Honor. Sweet. I feel a little lightheaded.
But wait a second. I'm not just going to sit here and let you run while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
I think I misread that.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom?
Oh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Yeah, no, wait, that's weird. Usually it's Edgeworth that tells people not to talk.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people in the studios on the day of the murder.
That's what, okay, I was wondering when these people get brought up, because I did know that there were 2 other people.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see? That means they had something to do with it. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been to the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. My name is Eminem and I like to rap. Dude, I need to look up the lyrics to that because it was fucking funny. I've been playing on Chapstick and drinking some water. Water good. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, we're gonna ask her who the other people were. Hey, press. Who were those people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
Bell stretch? Okay. Thank you for the redeem. Oh, boy. I needed that. I've been hunched over all day. Maybe, okay, after we finish Phoenix Wright, which we're not finishing the whole game today, but I'm gonna try and get through at least this trial. Not this trial, this whole case. But maybe not, because I have been streaming for a bit over 2 hours. Thank you for the redeem. But I got Jump King, so we might play that in an upcoming stream. Like, if I have a day off, I might start a stream super early and say that we can't end until I beat the game. Dude, I was going to achievement hunt Jump King, but there's, like, an achievement for beating the game without falling once, and I don't have that kind of skill. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the studio too, Twailer. Mm-hmm.
Studio 2?
Well, if you look at your guide map, I can't fucking read. You go through the gate all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Goddamn. I think I've already asked all my questions, but we're gonna move on with the story, because I don't think there was anything else I need to add, so we're just gonna move on. We have learned there were others. Thank you, I am a professional. I wish, God, I wish I could. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Like to rip. And more information about these other people who have been told off. Edgeworth does not look happy. Sukitsuka seems happy. I understand, Your Honor. This is Mr. Powers. That is our greatest character. She's alright. That girl's alright with me. Thank you so much, Mr. Right.
I fucking hate this.
Maybe one day.
I was right to ask you to defend me.
Cutman, this is going to destroy my voice.
Aw, really, it's nothing. Or should I say...
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick...
The Vector's jumps... Damn, Midnight, you're on a fucking roll roasting these characters. Holy shit.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying some time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor Old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right! We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys.
Bum 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 ba 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 ba. Yes, we would like to save. October 18th, Writing Code Law Offices. What a day.
This is not time. Oh, fuck, I can't read. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess it really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. Why are they calling him WP? That's not shorter. His name is Will. Powers. Like, either calling him Powers or calling him Will would be shorter than calling him WP. Even calling him his full name, Will Powers, is shorter than calling him WP. Less syllables. I guess that really depends on the people we find out about in today's trial.
The director and producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's go to the studios.
That sounds like Pokemon music. I'm well aware that it's not, because I mean it's an Phoenix Wright game, but it kind of sounds like Pokemon music.
No one's here.
Right, now that they have Miss Old Bag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts. What? He wasn't going to eat them. Sure, Jan.
Oh, they're boards. Alright. We are moving to the employee area. Boots, pets and boots and pets and boots and pets and boots. Better call Sal. Goddamn.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey!
Hi, WP Lawyers, right? Tap water. Oh, that sounds so gross. Whenever they said WP, I'm just gonna say Will, because WP just really annoys me. I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh! Don't mention it. Please, don't mention it. It's true they caught the... Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. Muscle Man and Will is Super Macho Man. What? I'm not saying jack shit. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork, some assistant, right?
Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them.
Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right, I won't. Personally, I would not let that slide. Personally, I think you should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I've got to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag.
Right, see you later then.
Good luck with your investigation. Okay. I remember this shit.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today,
he came in through that drain? So it seems, I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you?
No. What? You want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Rip it open. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Let's fight in an epic battle. Face off and spin the metal. No time for doubt now. No place for backing down. Soccer, yeah, kinda. Yeah, sorta. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken, like rules.
Hey, and laws. Hey, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hiya! There, that should make the kids happy.
The things we do. Okay, and then we're gonna... No! What was I doing? Okay. We're using the, a guide for the investigation days because they're annoying as fuck. Okay. I hate investigation days. This trial was when I started getting fed up with them.
Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
Okay, we have to talk to her about everything. Studios. So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I mean, we've done that plenty of times. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
What if it fucking rained? You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Family chum chum.
Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though, cause she old and gross.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here on the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh? I want to be a producer with a hit show on Broadway. I want to be a producer, wear a top hat and a cane. I want to be a producer that drives most girls insane. October 18th, studio entrance.
Hey, Nick? It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion of today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
This place is deserted. Who the fuck?
Nick, what was that noise?
It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. I just hiccuped.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious, if you ask me, Nick.
What is sus?
Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in.
Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key?
No. But there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
They'll let us. Outside Studio 2. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is the character with the worst fucking pun name. I hate this character. I hate him. I don't want to deal with this bitch.
What the fuck? What are you dudes? LMAO. We? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty sus to me. Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great salmonella?
Holy crap, it's ready! Holy fuck! And of course I'm wearing the fucking fedora.
I make late shows, The Steel Samurai, 9. RTFC, read the film credits. Really? You're the salmonella?
What the fuck? Oh shit, wait, I just remembered something I wanted to do. Fuck. Okay, give me a second. I just remembered I wanted to do something. Boom. Okay, that should have worked. Okay. Hopefully it did.
Really? You're the salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry.
He looks like raw chicken. He do look like raw chicken.
No, it's quite alright, really. It's fine, Ruffle.
I actually had to talk like this once for like a skit in theater class, but it was like a bit different. It was like a bit different, but I had to say raffle and shit like that, and it was stupid.
What is it? You know, a closer inspection. Yeah, hot, hot, hot.
I feel gross reading this.
Hey, did you do a lot of cosplay? 'Cause that costume rocks yours. Roxors? Hey, you're drooling!
Discord bot.
Would you like to be my Discord kitten? Well, buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me.
I'm sorry, that's fucking stupid.
Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai Pink Princess Warrior Little Old Tokyo.
It's a magical girl show.
Ruffle LMU.
Oh no, absolutely Rule 34. Chris Hansen's next victim. God damn. Truth Social, definitely. Pink Princess.
Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Oh god. Oh god, I need to drink some water. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm fine. I am okay. Doing the voices does put like a strain on my throat, so that's probably why. But I'm doing this for y'all. I'm sacrificing this for y'all. The day of the murder. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. The security lady told you about us, huh?
That's right.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting for lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Frowny face.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yes, suckers, I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suckers mean? I have no fucking clue. As someone who has been on the internet for a majority of my life at this point, or at least a majority of my life that I can fucking remember, I have no fucking clue. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. Cutman, I take offense to that. I take actual offense to that. I just realized my fan ran out of battery. Yeah, I take actual fucking offense to that. Fuck you, dude. Hold up. I said average, no, fuck. Okay. I'm putting my fan back up because I realized it ran out of battery and I fixed it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna get real for a second. I don't mean to be that person that's like super sensitive to everything, but I genuinely hate jokes like average this thing when it refers to like someone being creepy, because like a lot of the times it's not. It's just like a stereotype and it can actually be harmful. Like, I don't know, that just like personally does bother me. Anywho, if he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. The producer. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius, mad skills, all the way. Scary though, sweats. He would say that out loud. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make this Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. How about the bigwigs? Fucker needs to... dude needs to do more than touch grass. He needs to fucking consume it. Who exactly are the bigwigs? Are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got out here right around noon. Major tension, sweats. He has to inject it. Yeah, exactly. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowls. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Back. Okay, I think that was all I had to do. I had to talk to Sal, and then I have to move to the main gate. Move the main gate. Aha! You again. You must become the grass. Or I could bury him 6 feet under it. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to... Oh shit, that was... Fuck. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer? Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. Hey! Hey, wait!
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, kiddo. What's your name?
This is me interacting with children.
I'm not a kid. Let me see. I'm not a kid. I'm Ash Ketchum for Palette.
I can't do an Ash impression. I'm trying.
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way that's no way to talk to an adult.
You yourself said you were 18.
I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins.
You go.
I'm in.
Motherfucker been looking like a whole germ. Oh shit, you right.
Call me Kiddio again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. I bought this katana on Amazon.
So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that? How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
Check something.
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. You can't fool me. Okay. Then, what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddio. Watch it.
What are they doing?
You heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
Okay, I think I'm getting into his voice a bit better.
What? But no way am I telling you losers. But wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
He did go back in the sewer. He is a drain person.
Drain Gang!
A bottle? Why is this sitting here, I wonder? Empty bottle slipped into bucket. Anyway, what was that kid saying?
He saw everything. Huh? Where's that old windbag?
Odd of her to leave her post.
Hey! Nick! That was her! Stop, whippersnapper!
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Natch!
That sounds like a slur. Oh, it must be like a nah. Maya sure looks happy. Yeah.
Hey, Nick! Now's our chance! Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea.
Oh! This is it, Nick! The trailer key!
The key to that trailer in Studio 2! Holy shit!
will be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Trailer key slipped into pocket.
Polly.
Now we are going to move to Studio 2. Move. So Studio 2. Q, because I need to slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, let's move. And I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened!
Great! Let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick.
Ah, not that eager. Trailer. October 8th, I don't give a shit.
Mommy? Someone's in here.
Names.
Our names? We're Will's lawyers.
I see.
And who might you?
DeVasquez, the producer. Yeah, absolutely, Smash. DeVasquez, she is quite beautiful. Say that again. Awooga! Okay, we're gonna talk to her. Gonna turn the music back on because it's fucking quiet. I bet people would love to examine her more. True. God damn, you right. Let me know if you guys can hear me alright. I'm really bad with, like, audio shit. The day of the crime! I've been trying to stay closer to my mic, so maybe that's helping a bit. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder? Ms. Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. Script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. Okay.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her.
Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What is exactly his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird?
It's starting to look like it. As a theater kid, I can confidently say yes.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check?
Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this.
Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her.
I do. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Unfortunately, we have to see him. Okay, move.
I hate the movement system so fucking much. I hate the movement system. It's shit. I wish I could just like choose where I want to go and I don't have to go through every single little thing. It's like if I wasn't using a guide, I would get so fucking confused. Fucking hell. Okay, present. Here, I got this from the producer. Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13, where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Oh, my ass is a pound if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look at all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Like what to happen? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I got confused for a second. You're right. No, he's that kind of weirdo. But then again, I wouldn't mind her doing that to me. Anyways, what? We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. There it is. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in! I've always wanted to sit in one of these! They're not all they're cut out to be. I've sat in a chair like that before. They ain't comfy. Maya, take a look around the chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Ah! I found it, Nick, the script! Good work. It looks like it's covered in, like, fingerprints and Cheeto dust. Movement system fucking sucks. Movement system fucking sucks. And I don't think it gets better in other games. Need to present script E. Markiplier E. Lord Sacred. Mark Zuckerberg E. 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 Here, we found it. Your script. It looks like a little cake that just materializes on their iPad. You're right. Script handed to DeVasquez. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just... Well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now, listen closely. None of these people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. It ain't no monkey ball statue. Oh, right, that. What an original name.
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3 o'clock. It was after 3 o'clock. It was after 4 o'clock by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Oh. Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4 o'clock. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One.
What?
It's true. A crane came just after 3 o'clock to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. What the fuck is with this game and weird-ass clocks? Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15? That's right. God damn. Jesus Christ. Big suspect. This path was blocked from 2:15 until after 4. Therefore, we are innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head data added to the court record.
What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides Will who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Okay. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. A little early for giving up, don't you think?
Eh?
You've got one lead. Mia, it's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. I'm not keeping you awake, am I? Will me streaming be a problem? You sure? Okay. If you want me to stop it, just let me know and I will. Roommate going to bed. I'd say so, yeah. That's not her mom.
That's her sister. That's her older sister.
That's not her mom. I'd say so. What do you mean we may have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I'm skipping over this shit because we've already read it. I don't know. He doesn't matter to me. She's still fine. She do be fine. The problem here is that she is fucking dead. I'm sure you could find some way of bringing him over to our side. Either way, we should get back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Okay. Okay, after move to right in front of offices. Studio main gate. What's wrong?
Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper.
A hostage? Okay.
The cuckoo fanboy chum chum.
What happened to the boy? My boy.
If I see him again, I'll lay him flat.
What a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now.
My heart, I don't feel so good.
Is she okay?
But before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died.
Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. The hostage. What's this about a hostage?
When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran off. He'll come back for this one.
It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing.
Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need.
Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Good idea, Miss... Oh, shit.
No. I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade... I wonder...
Hey, that's a card. Studio One.
Right, a card key to Studio One.
I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan.
What kind of hell did she... Jesus Christ. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag?
Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then?
If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Okay. I'll give it to her.
Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix?
I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal?
What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card?
That sneaky kid dropped it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember that being very important. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Okay, let me check something real quick.
Right, I'm off.
There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Okay, we're gonna finish this investigation day. There's not much left in it, but then I think we are going to end stream and keep the rest of it for another day, just because the stream is getting kind of long. So that's all. We need to move to the employee area. Hey! Hey, you, wait a sec! Phoenix? Was that the boy? My boy. Yeah, his name is Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. So we are gonna finish this day, and then I'm gonna... Or not day. Yeah, it is the last of the day. Next time the game prompts us to save, that's when we're gonna be ending stream. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away! Come back! There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please?
I'm Cody.
Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you.
Yo!
And I'm Phoenix Wright.
Who asked?
And I'm Kanye West. Damn, bitch really said any askers. Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Okay, and we... Steel Samurai is so cool. I think it's the bomb. God, Phoenix, you're so fucking old. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell at him like that. He's only a kid.
Yeah, don't yell at me like that. I'm only a kid.
I hate this kid. I want to shove him back into the sewer system. Do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please?
I don't know nothing.
I can't get his voice. Looks a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe? This is probably illegal. Cody, this look familiar?
Hey, you are.
You are. We are. Y'all don't understand why we are is funny. Well, some of you understand why I think it's funny, but don't understand why it's.
Fucking we are.
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
You are, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this if you help me. Don't make another joke that two people get true. Yeah.
But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're, in effect, eschewing the very basic of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb.
What do they teach these kids at school these days? Quantum physics?
Whatever, I don't need that card. I got double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble.
If you want to trade, find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Do you not even play Love Live?
Premium rare? Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Dang, Phoenix is he do be a boomer though. Phoenix do be a boomer. This won't be booger as the spawn of Satan. True vouch. I hate kids. Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before?
Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always.
Okay, whatever you say. What the fuck? Give her this. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am, I need that card. Please, I beg you, trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a, huh? It's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Trade. Don't be an idiot. Really? Thanks. This is for you. Yahoo! Yahoo! Doesn't doing good things make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Now we have to go back to the dressing room. Outside. No, it's fuming gate. Fucking hell, this is so annoying. E. Markiplier E. Lord Farquaad, Mark Zuckerberg. See this card? Yes, wait! That's it! That's the last Ultra Rare Premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Well, I have never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot! No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody. Your ERP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Ah, yes. The child. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're just judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions and his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Willpower's acting. Kid doesn't even know who Willpower's is. I'm gonna go with this. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always! Check this out, it's my fan album! What the fuck? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live for performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public? I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. God, I love Mia. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Because she's pretty? She's hot, that's why. Whole lot of red! You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Remnant photo album, didn't he? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. No, don't worry, you're good. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information of him yet. What did you see? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had come in through the woods out back just so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in here for maybe a half hour or so. When I finally got to the studio, after that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always, one shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see, it must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure that means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Oh, it's Gumshoe. Not so fast, pal. Oh, yeah, heard everything. This boy is a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Ah! That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe in Steve. I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. And bada bing, bada boom. Okay, yep, save. Alright. No. Okay, we'll let you read the date and shit. Okay, exit. J. Yes, we didn't miss much. Alright. Well, that, I think, does it for today. We are gonna find someone to raid. If my game will, like, not be stupid right now. Let us find someone to raid. And then we will get going. And I will see all of you in a bit after I find someone. I have to do it on mobile. It's T-Pain streaming. I don't know. I don't... Typically, I would raid other VTubers. VTubers, innit? I just got recommended Germa. Holy shit! I know who we're raiding. He's not gonna notice it, but I know who we're raiding. / raid. Alrighty, well, I have had fun today. I hope you guys did as well. And I'm looking forward to streaming to the next time I stream. I'm not sure when that's going to be. Because I'm not sure of my work schedule, and even then I'm not sure of my personal schedule.
So, we will see. But I will be back soon, and we will finish up this case, and then maybe start the, 4th case. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. You are all amazing. Thank you. Thank you all for watching. It was great. I had fun. Sorry for, like, coughing a majority of the time and not feeling great for some reason, but the voices take a toll on me. Anyways, we're gonna be rating Quiet. Just because I think it would be funny. Thank you all again so much for being here. It means a lot. 2 raiders, yeah. Whatever. Okay, good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Bye-bye.